Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. My son woke up this morning so excited that it was Friday. And then he was extra excited when he realized it was a half day and he gets out of school at 11:15 today, which does mean I have to end just a few minutes earlier today so I can make sure I pick my son up from school on time. But good morning, everybody. Welcome. Nice to be here. Let me just start off by saying this, and I'm sure I'll repeat it. Tomorrow is May 4th, and between 4 and 5 p.m., I am hosting a free in person introduction to meditation. If you live in Wisconsin, Illinois, if you're close to McHenry, Illinois, I invite you to come down. It's going to be an incredible event. We are kind of at capacity, but Melinda of Ascension Wellness has managed to create some more space so we can fit a few more people in. So that's tomorrow, May 4th, 4 to 5 p.m. at Ascension Wellness in Ringwood, Illinois. Other than that, you know what today is. Today is two special things. Two special things. One, it's the questions and answer day. There's no specific topic. We'll still do a meditation as we always do, but today is about you, the questions, the generational trauma, your healing journey, your evolution, the thoughts that you have in your mind. If you have questions, I would be honored to connect with you today, lend some insight, some guidance to perhaps help you get a little bit closer to your truth and where you want to be in life. So, my friends, I'm putting it out there right now. If you have anything going on, if you're wondering about something, if there's something going on in your life and you feel comfortable or confident sharing it out here to get some insight and guidance, I'd be honored to read it. But as I was just saying, while you're thinking of whatever questions you want to ask and whether or not you really can post it or not, I'm going to put my glasses on and say good morning to Fish in New York City, and Carl and Deborah and Elena and DJ and Jill and Kim Bella. So good morning, everybody. As I see your name come up, thank you so much for the hearts. Elena, may your day be filled with abundant love and joy and happiness. Thank you so much for that love and those hearts this morning. Thank you again. I love seeing the hearts on the screen because that shows me you feel and hear my intention. You're sending it back to me. And in this moment, thank you so much. May you be filled with love and joy today. I truly hope all of you have incredible days. But for those of you who are sharing and sending that energy back that I'm sharing, just know you and I right now are projecting that beautiful energy out to the collective. So thank you. Many blessings to you all. But for those of you who are tapping the screen and just sharing and connecting this, making this connection even stronger and more meaningful, may your day today be abundantly clear. May everything that you're hoping and dreaming for to happen today come forward to you. May today be one of the best days of your life. And I sincerely mean that. Thank you so much. So, hey, what's up, Soul Reaper? How are you? So, as I was just saying, today's questions and answers, this is day 50. That is the second special thing. Today is our 50th session. I have over 8,000 videos online. I've been doing this online for about 12 years now, but for the past 10 weeks, nine weeks, I'm sorry, for the past 9 weeks, I have gone live every day, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, to offer insight, guidance, to help you on your way. Thank you so much. That is absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Mueske, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that, but thank you so much, my friend. May your heart be filled with love and joy. Many blessings to you. So as I was just saying, I've been live every week for the past 9 weeks. Today's day 50, so we're heading into, we're going over that 10th week aspect. You can watch all 50 of these sessions, but they've been incredible. What I have provided and given to you for free without any want or any need is completely there for you to watch. I see your comment, Elaine, that I'm freezing up. It's not me. My Wi-Fi is strong. It's good. TikTok likes to play games sometimes. They'll suppress your views if you make a bad comment. They'll limit your clarity on the live if you've rubbed somebody, one of their moderators, the wrong way. And I made a comment on something political this morning. Wasn't bad. It was just honest. And maybe I'm paying the price for that now. But I appreciate the heads up. But as I was just saying, today is day 50. So you can watch all of these videos, and they've gone from why you should meditate to setting up your own space to embracing true forgiveness, manifesting all of those things. And we have a beautiful journey ahead of us. But every Friday is questions and answers. It's the opportunity for you to ask questions. We take questions every day if there's time at the end, but Friday, no specific topic, all about you. And I know those of you who are watching or who don't even go into the live chat room, I know there are things going on in your life. I know you have experienced things in the past. You have done things, things have happened to you, and you have witnessed things that have held on to you, caused you emotional damage, have shifted your perspective, have disabled you from moving past negative emotions like fear and anxiety, stress. And you are constantly out here every day looking for ways to make yourself feel better, from pharmaceuticals to energy healers and everything in between. And I keep telling you, all those things can do is either blanket it or amplify what you already have inside. Nobody can wave their hand and remove that block that is invalidating your voice. When we have a block in the throat chakra, it's because we have been made to feel that our voice doesn't matter. And when our voice doesn't matter, it affects our self-worth and how we feel about ourselves. This clutters our mind. It goes into our self-worth all the way down to how we feel connected to the world and everything around us. So true healing, my friends, happens by going within and being properly and safely guided to those moments that are causing you that pain and shifting your perspective on them. And I am a master at this. Thank you so much, Elena, for the roses. Thank you so much. Maybe it was you yesterday who sent so many roses. Somebody sent so many roses yesterday, and I had spoken about the roses, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hello, Jay. Thank you for your words of support. Marianella, you are more than welcome. I'm honored. So what I was just saying, this is the opportunity. This is that moment. Rather than sitting online and watching somebody pretend like they're doing something, saying, I'm pulling the negative energy out of you, I'm pulling the trauma out of you, which they're not. This is an opportunity for you to say, hey, Jay, you know what, man? I can't get past this emotion. I can't get past this memory. How do I embrace forgiveness for this person who did this to me? What's on the other side of a black hole? Is Santa Claus real? If there's a question in your mind or heart and it's something that needs to come out, you are in a safe space right now. I create this safe space just for you so we can connect like this. I'm not asking you for anything and I don't want anything. And if that in your eyes invalidates me because I'm not saying give me $100, then you need a shift in your perspective, honestly. So take the opportunity right now. And thank you so much for those hearts on the screen this morning. I love that. That is a powerful connection. You feel my intention. I'm not asking you for anything. I'm only trying to help you find your way home. You feel that, and you are sending that energy back to me. You're simply tapping the screen just like that and putting hearts on the screen. You're showing the algorithm people should be hearing this and seeing this. You're showing me that you hear me and you're with me and we're vibrating in the same energy and we're projecting right now. You and I are two little beacons of light on this dark planet. Our planet is beautiful, but you know right now humanity is a mess every way, politically, socially, environmentally, racially, geographically, every way. So right now, we have to individually be the change that we want to see. And when you do that, we are projecting that beautiful love and light, unlimited, without ultimatum, without restriction and expectation onto the world. And that's a beautiful thing. So tap the hell out of that screen if you can. Show the world and the algorithm that we care and our voices matter and that we can put aside our egos and embrace kindness and compassion and freedom and equality for everyone without ultimatum and restriction. So thank you. Thank you. We will change. We will change. Christine, good morning. Bobby Joe. Christine, I am looking for my way. Well, you're here right now, Christine. You know there are no coincidences. Everything happens by a choice we make. And for some reason, you chose to be here online right now, and it led you to this live, to these words. So you are where you are supposed to be right now, like all of you. You are exactly where you're meant to be in life by the choices you've made. And if you don't like that, then it's time to start making choices that you do like. Jill, this was me for the longest time, but I'm finally finding my voice and learning to lose the things that don't serve me. Your words and insight have helped me hugely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jill. And I know who you are. Thank you. You've been here for a while, and you've been a beautiful supporter for a long time. So thank you. And I'm always here. You know that. You can text me still and message me anytime you want. Thank you. So who's next? What's going on in your life? I'll ask you, how are you? How are you doing? How are you feeling? What's going on in your head? What's the most prominent thought that you have that constantly reoccurs in your mind? What thought and emotion constantly pulls you into it? What past memory is always there? I'm asking you. Thank you. And again, for the hearts, I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. It's the best thing I can see on here. It is. It's incredibly inspiring. So thank you so much. Thank you. But honestly, if there is something going on in your life, my friend, that you would like insight, guidance, and clarity on, this is a great time to ask. If not, we're going to jump into our meditation in a minute. I see you, Titus. I got you. We're going to jump into our meditation in just a few minutes. I do have to wrap it up early today because I have to pick up both of my children at 11:15 at two different schools that are miles apart. I could do it. So, excuse me. Titus Starkiller. First of all, I love Starkiller because that to me just sounds like you're a Star Wars fan. And if you are, that's even better. And tomorrow is May the 4th. So may the force be with you, right? May the 4th be with you. And it just so happens to be that I'm hosting my free meditation tomorrow at Ascension Wellness in Ringwood. And if you're around, stop by. So big time Star Wars fan. You as well? Huge, dude. I have a massive lightsaber collection, collectibles, stuff like that. Yes. I surround myself with things that bring me joy. And now we're going to get into your I Feel Lost. So here we go, my friend Titus. I surround your birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Jill. My son's birthday was the 1st. Titus, you feel lost. I surround myself with what inspires me, right? And when we feel lost in life, when we really have that heaviness, if we don't take action, positive action to get out of it, that energy starts to consume us, and it forms a cocoon around us, and it wraps us up. And the next thing we know, life is just going by, and we feel completely lost, and we don't know what to do. But you just said you're a big time Star Wars fan. So something as simple as that, that's a joy. That's something that brings you joy in your life. It's something you love. It's something that excites you. How can it not? It's freaking Star Wars, man. It is. Jedis are the coolest thing that has ever been created as far as a character, and a lightsaber will never be beat as the most awesome sci-fi movie weapon ever created. And I was 8 years old at the Westbury Drive-In when I saw Star Wars, the first one, A New Hope, and it blew my doors off. And thank God I saw it, because I was a tortured little soul, and that shit saved me, man. So Titus, you feel lost. I'm going to give it to you simple. And maybe you haven't heard me say this before, but some of you are going to go, oh God, here we go again. Listen to me, man. If you just shut off the phone for 10 minutes and you sit down in your room and quiet yourself, quiet your surroundings, not forcing or blocking, just chilling out, just sitting down, and you kind of start to ask within, what are the things that are bringing me down? What are the heavy weights in my life? What are the negative aspects? What don't I like in my life? And you start writing that down, man. And you take time and you really reflect and think, and, I don't like pizza. I don't like being belittled. I don't like the color green. Whatever it is for you, right? You write this down, and then you do the opposite, Titus. You take the time, man. And you sit there and you go, what do I love, man? What makes me feel good? And you say, I love Star Wars, man. I love sci-fi. I love adventure. I love excitement. I love the color purple. I love the beach, nature. I hope to be this and want to do this, and I dream of becoming this. You'll know, and then you sit down, Titus, and you're not lost, man. You're not lost. You're just confused. You're just in a moment of confusion. Because once you do that, that silly little pros and cons list, you realize, holy shit, I know everything I don't need and want in my life. And I know everything I do. And you'll sit there and go, why the hell have I been living by this side of the list? Everything I think and feel and do is based on this negative, fearful, anxiety, stressed out side of the list. So then you start taking those things away, man, one by one. And you start living by this list, man. This list is why you're here. These are your hopes, your dreams, your loves, your joys. This is the fucking reason we're here in the first place. And only you can make that conscious choice to live in that light. We either reside in the darkness, or we live in the light, or we become the balance in between, my man. And that's what I choose to do. You know, I don't serve my ego, but I definitely like to dabble in the experience that we call human, man. But you got this, Titus. You got this. Give yourself some time. Give yourself some patience. Write that list out and then ask yourself within, what's the first thing I can do to better my life? You will instantly get that answer. Don't second guess it. Don't doubt it. Do it. What did Yoda say? Do or do not. There is no try. And I believe in you, man. I believe in you, brother. I do. You got this. Let me roll back because I definitely see some things here. Let me, big time, you're right. I'm going to kind of scroll up to Starkill here so we can kind of move to the next one. So step back from my life and look what's important. Take a minute to untangle myself from the BS, the noise and information, all of it. I was talking to somebody yesterday and they were talking about gratitude. And I said, you know, oftentimes when I ask people, what are you grateful for in their life? They say, oh, my home, my family, my job, my car, my money, right? These big things. And then I look at them and I say, well, what about the shirt you're wearing right now? What about the seat you're sitting in? What about that picture hanging on the wall in your living room? The carpet, my coffee, my book, the computer. And we can consciously shift our perspective anytime we want. And you are surrounded by things to be grateful for. So step back, write that list, break free from the noise and information, feel a little bit of that truth come in. And in a minute, man, we're going to meditate. And I promise it's going to be perfect for you. What do we got? Christine Walker. Negativity and pessimism. Negativity and pessimism get me on their train. It's hard, you know, when we deal with people in our lives who are negative and pessimistic. It could be hard on us, and a lot of times I try to get people to understand. You know, you're in a relationship and you're forming a common ground based on the physical reality, society, and all of that. But when you're on a spiritual journey, there's a completely different side of you. You're seeing and living and existing through a different side of you. And you may be in a relationship and you may be rising to a different level than your partner is. And, you know, oftentimes when things get chaotic, we have to kind of lower ourselves and then bring ourselves back up and then lower ourselves. And I'm not saying anything wrong with that lower vibrating energy. It's just where they are at that time in their life. That's why we have to forgive ourselves and everyone else who ever did anything wrong to us. Instant shift in perspective, because they were only reacting and acting out how they thought they should at that time, or based on what was inside their mind. It's not their true light. That person who hurt you the most, forgive them. Don't carry that hate. That person is hurt and broken. and they just did that to you because that's all they thought they could do at that time. It's easy. And yourself too. We're all misguided and lost, right? But when we're in that relationship, we sometimes, spiritual people or people who are on that spiritual path, expect their partner to just get it and understand it and raise their level to where they are. And then this person gets annoyed that this person's not getting it. It's not the way it works. You might not be as highly leveled as you think you are if you're projecting that type of intention and expectation. When we're here and this person is just doing their nonsense, we observe. We don't become emotional. We observe. We can sense anger and frustration, but it just means that we don't like this situation. We don't agree with this situation. Doesn't mean that that person is doing something bad. That's all those things, happiness and joy and sadness are. They're senses. They alert our senses, our chakras, and then our body goes, ooh, I love this, or ooh, I don't like that, right? That's all it really is, honestly. Occam's razor, the simplest explanation is usually the most truthful, logically resonating answer, right? So when we're spiritually at that point, my own home, I slip, I fall, I recover quickly, but my wife can be pessimistic at times. She could be negative. It's very hard for her sometimes to take constructive criticism. And I always try to, deliver things in a very open way. But, sometimes people just aren't ready to hear or those things that somebody else has going on in their life. So we have to allow them space and freedom, time and patience, love, and just be that source of inspiration. But if you have people in your life who are belittling you and demeaning you and trying to break you down and control you, those words like, you don't know what you're talking about, that's not what you mean, really people telling you that your thoughts and emotions aren't valid, then those are people, I'm sorry to say, you should be distancing yourself from. Definitely. And somebody once said to me recently, and it's a great line, just because we share blood doesn't mean they're family. So if you have people in your life who are doing this to you, trying to hurt you, break you down, trying to draw you into their drama and energy or even causes, motions and movements, how come you're not outside screaming for this injustice? It's your life. You get to choose who and what you want to be, and you are not obligated to take part in anybody else's movement. You are not obligated to bend to the will and perspective of anybody else. And I hope for some of you, these words right now are that metaphorical slap in the head that you need. I love every single one of you. I truly do. And I know you're sitting there going, oh my God, bullshit. He doesn't even know me. You're right. I don't. And I don't care who you are. I don't care who you pray to, what you do, what color your skin is. And I've said this 101 times. I don't care who you're sleeping with, what you call yourself. I care that you are trying to better your own life and trying to find a way to truly project that love and gratitude out for all life without holding people or the world hostage to your expectations. We create these expectations. You should be here. You should do this. You should be home at this time. How the hell can we do that to somebody? I expect you to do good in school. How do you know what they're going through? It's not right for us to do that. You hope they do good in school. You hope they're home on time, right? You hope they don't cheat on you, but you can't expect, because if you do, that's tension, that's dominance. That's, as soon as I say that word, I expect, I hate it. I don't hate it, I dislike it, because hate is something none of us need to be carrying. So let's see. For the first time, I am really alone. All my kids on trips. Let me see, Elena, maybe. I'm just trying to make sure we get through the time. For the first time, I'm really alone. All my kids on trips. Well, that's not a bad thing, and again, whoever keeps pounding those screens today and sending all those hearts, I mean, may you all have a blessed day. But for those of you who are sharing and then deepening that connection with me by tapping the screen and letting that out there for the collective, may Mom, seriously, may the sun shine brighter, may the sky be bluer, may you feel your truth within. And for the first time in your life, may you truly stop second guessing and doubting that beautiful voice within. It's been with you since you stepped into this world, and it is screaming inside of you constantly to go within. So, enough of this outside world, enough of the exterior world, enough of the noise and information, enough of the spiritual and religious parasites and the entrepreneurs. Break free, go within. You woke up this morning with everything you need to navigate this world. And now, for you, first time alone, man, I was sitting on the couch last night. My dogs were asleep, my kids were asleep, my wife was asleep. I started to watch TV, and then I looked at my phone and I saw something that I wanted to look at. So I paused it, and it got quiet in my house, and I was looking at my phone. And the next thing I know, I turned around and my wife was standing there. And I was like, eh. And she was like, what? I just came out because it was so quiet. I thought maybe you fell asleep on the couch. I said, no, I'm just relaxed. I'm calm. I'm quiet. And I just, I was just startled me, because we're in a very peaceful place and I'm in a dark room. I don't expect to see somebody standing there. But, embrace that, man. Embrace that. Embrace that. I have a 28-year-old son. I have a 28-year-old son. And I have a 9-year-old son and a 5-year-old daughter. It's a huge gap. There was a whole point in my life where my son went to college and I was broken down in a wreck, and I was like, oh my God. But then I thought, wow, man, I did it. He's an amazing kid. It's a big open road ahead of me. That's not what the universe had planned for me. So when you have those moments where you're alone, you're not alone. You have been given the gift of time and solidarity and solitude, a time to reflect, a time to cater to yourself, Elena. This isn't about making sure they're good, making sure this is done or that's done. This is about making sure everything Elena wants to do right now today is what happens. Make it Elena Day. Sit down, watch TV, stare out the window, garden, go shopping, buy that thing you've been wanting to do. Do whatever makes you happy, Elena. Seriously, embrace that quiet. It's so good. Embrace it. Marianella, excited for a new journey. I have released negative past, embracing new love and joys to life. Many blessings. Is it Marianella? Marianella. Yeah, there's a Marianella coming to my meditation tomorrow that I'm hosting. So I wonder if that's, I don't know if that's you, but because her name is Nella online. But I'm excited for you too with your new journey. Make sure you keep coming by. Like I said, I have 8,000 videos online, all 50 of these videos for the last 9 weeks, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, every day. All of these videos are on my Instagram and on my YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't replay them on TikTok because 10 minutes is the maximum. But I do download this version from TikTok, and I do upload it to my private Facebook group, which is McHenry Meditation. And you can find all that by clicking the link up there. You can download my first book for free if you want. I uploaded it to Google Drive, just a PDF. No email, no data, nothing like that. It's an incredible book. It'll change your life and most certainly will help amplify that truth within you. So thank you. I'm wrapped in energy. I want to change the frequency. What are my heavy weights? What is bringing me down? We're going to hold right there. What do I love? What lights me up? Okay, I got you. Hold on. Investing. So step. Okay. So we're going to hold right there because it's all within the same range, but I love this right here. What are my heavy weights? What is bringing me down? Let's hold right there because we're going to have a shorter meditation today, but this is going to be just for you. And we can even do this open eye today, just staring at me, being here, listening to my voice, and looking at this big blockhead that is staring back at you. I'm going to deny that. Sorry, my friend. I don't do blind duets. I have no idea who you are, what your attention is. You may jump on and go, Baba Booey, and jump off. And I do create a safe space. But if you do want to do a duet with me, like a discussion and stuff, I am all for it. Send me a private message here, everywhere, anywhere. I check and respond to them all. And I would be honored to do a duet with somebody. honored to do it. But for you, I took my glasses off, so I'm not going to be reading anymore. You're wrapped up in negative energy and you want to change the frequency. What are the heavy weights? What is it that is bringing me down? Your mind. You're staying in your head. And what does Tony Robbins say? If you stay in your head, you're dead. Your heavy weights, those negative energies, are actions. That's an action. Walking is an action. Rinsing dishes is an action. Yelling at somebody is an action. You have experienced actions and events your entire past that have molded and formed this identity. You're really not your name. That's just something your parents gave you, a label to, say, hey, come over here, little Bobby Sue, right? So really what you've done here is you've wrapped. Look at, I am wrapped. I'm wrapped. Look at your own words. I am wrapped in negative energy. I want to change the frequency. So you are wrapped in negative experiences and emotions and thoughts. You want to change the frequency, which is a shift in your perspective. You with me? What are my heavy weights? What is bringing me down? So you're telling me that whatever happened has caused you to feel invalidated, exhausted, belittled, demeaned, depressed, sad, just those real heavy weights, right? Well, whatever happened to you, it doesn't truly define you. You're only letting it define you by choosing to let it define you. If a kid says, I hate you, and this is why meditation is vitally important for children, and it's why I have a special certification: prenatal, newborns, toddlers, teens, Parent and Me. Think of this. Now let's apply this one little simple example to your entire life. A kid goes to school, somebody goes, I hate you. You're ugly. You're fat. That child walks away feeling sad, feeling depressed, questioning their own beauty, their own appearance, everything. And they go on with their life. They go to class, they go home, they go to school. It's there. And something else happens. Mom yells, a friend, somebody dies, a pet dies. All of these things happen in life. We have a dominating teacher, education, all of this shit goes inside. And everything we experience, hear, see, feel, taste, and touch creates a thought. Every thought creates an emotion. And if we don't understand that these emotions are only gauges, directional points, ways to go or ways to not go, then we're lost and we become them and we wrap ourselves in them. That poor child is going through life with baggage now because at that early age, nobody ever said, those words do not define you. Their opinion and perspective doesn't define you. What defines you is how you feel about yourself. Your reflection is not important. None of that is important. What's in here is important. What's in here is important. And when you feel those sad, depressing emotions rising inside, it's not to become them. It's to tell you, it's showing you, I don't like how this feels. I don't agree with this. So I am going to go the other way. You're beautiful. I love you. I have hope for you. We move in that direction. So now apply that simple little thing to everything your parents have said and done to you, your grandparents, every boyfriend, every girlfriend, your husband, your wife, every argument you've had, every horrific thing you've seen on the news and social media. What do I say all the time? Protect your energy. Protect your energy. Distance yourself. Disconnect yourself. Run, block, delete everything and anything that brings you down. And I just told Titus before, Christina, that you know everything that you don't like in your life. You know everything you do. Move away from this. Start surrounding yourself with what inspires you and brings you joy, and find somebody like me. Somebody authentic and genuine who can safely and properly guide you within to those moments. I will consciously time travel with you and heal you by shifting your perspective, changing the frequency, the way you feel about the hate, fear, sadness, depression, and anxiety and stress of your past. And we will replace it with love, compassion, joy, gratitude, happiness, and content. And it is easy. And maybe some of those events have to be revisited a few times to really get it. But you all have this power within you. This and this is not going to do it for you. This and this will only amplify your energy, create a relaxing environment for you to go into it. I use singing bowls, I use my monochord, drums and chimes and all that. But the magic, the power and the magic is in these words, in my insight, my wisdom, my guidance, what I'm connected to, what I have experienced, and where I presently am. And if you are somebody who is being held hostage by negative thoughts and emotions, if you are exhausted, if you are lost in life and you do not know where to go, I am here every day. And if you want to pay me, if you want my one-on-one time, guess what? I have a website and it's got a plethora of things that you and I could do. You don't have to. You're not obligated. I'm here every single day for you, my friends. You can go back and watch all these videos. Today is day 50. I have 8,000 videos online, and for the past 50 days, I've gone live every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. If you watch these past 50 videos, starting from the first, you will be changing your life. And this is why the other day, yesterday and the day before, I said, congratulations. I truly feel a sense of pride for all of you who have been tuning in every day and watching the replay. Think about this. You have taken 50 days to embrace mindfulness, the present moment, to learn tools and techniques that you can truly use to shift your perspective. I really don't believe in pride, but I'm proud of you. I really feel this elated sense of excitement for you, my friends. So with that being said, for 5 minutes with me, let's close our eyes. Let's take some deep breaths. Let's ground ourselves, reset our energy. No expectations, no judgments, no blocking, no forcing. Everything, sounds, sensations, and thoughts are as they are meant to be. When you close your eyes with me, we let everything be. We learn to observe. We learn to feel and sense, and we learn how to become the observer within. So please, my friends, sit in a comfortable position, and we don't have to worry about like a Gaian mudra or anything today, just relaxing our hands. But if you are sitting up, let's bring our spines into a nice upright position. And 90% of the time, I have us breathing in through our nose and out through our nose, right? Or I tell you, if you can't, breathe comfortably. Today, I'd like you to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And when you breathe in your breaths today, instead of the center of the chest like we normally do, let's bring them into the belly. And I mean that embarrassing look when we go, and we push our belly out and expand it out and fully exhaust. And you can even put your hands on your belly. Put your hands on your belly. Your eyes are open. You're with me. We're relaxing our body from head, shoulders down, just releasing that tension, unclenching your jaw, dropping your shoulders, even your elbows. Let them go. Let your back round out a little in the back. Just relax. Good. You feel the skin on your face? Just send that intention to relax those areas. Press the tongue to the roof. Push to the bottom. Release. Into the belly, out from the belly, in through the nose, out from the mouth, if you can. If you can't, if you're congested, blocked, breathe comfortably. Our eyes are open, so take a few of these belly breaths with me right now. Breathing in, filling our lungs to the fullest capacity. Breathe in. Let that breath absorb into the body, no tension, just relax the body. And then exhaling from the belly up and out through the mouth. In. In again. Close your eyes and exhale. Continue to take deep breaths on your own. Breathing in through the nose, filling and feeling the belly expand. Resting into the breath. Exhaling out from the belly, up through the chest, through the throat, out through the mouth. Breathing in and out. Create a nice, comfortable rhythm for yourself. As you draw your next breath in the mind's eye, imagine, feel the sensation of drawing in pure, beautiful white light energy from the earth. Let that energy and light absorb, purifying the body. And on the exhale, releasing that dark energy, tension, and stress. Breathing in beautiful white light. Feeling that divine awareness. And exhaling stress and tension. Every thought that comes to the mind's eye, every thought, every sensation is something that needs to be observed. See it, sense it, and come back to this beautiful white light and breathe it in deep. Exhaling and letting go even deeper, sinking into your seat even more. Breathe in deep. On your next inhalation, lengthen the spine, realigning the body, and exhaling, keeping a nice upright posture. On your next breath in, gently wiggle the toes and the fingers, moving the head slightly, re-engaging the body, and exhale. And one more nice big breath in, continuing to keep the eyes closed. Exhale, letting go of the deep breaths. Eyes closed, natural breath. Take a minute or two. Allow your breath to fully come back to natural. Let your body come back, your awareness. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes, my friend. Thank you. Let yourself come back slowly. I just almost went away because, at the end of the meditation, when we take those lengths of silence or in the middle of meditation, I go. You can still feel and sense that. Maybe you had a moment, a sliver of stillness or silence in there between the thoughts. You felt something. You still have it there. You can go forward and take this with you throughout your day. And the more you join me, the more we do this, the more you strengthen your capacity to exist in this present moment, to react and interact from this beautiful higher awareness. And most importantly, my friend, to truly be the change you hope to see in the world. As far as today, session 50. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me the time and space to connect with you. Thank you for trusting me with your healing journey. And for those of you who are in the vicinity of Illinois or Wisconsin, tomorrow, May 4th, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., Ascension Wellness in Ringwood, Illinois. It is a village in the township of McHenry, Illinois. I will be hosting a live introduction to meditation. And if you know me, this isn't going to be just some basic sit down and take deep breaths and that's how you meditate. Anyway, other than that, my friends, thank you. And all of these are available to watch on YouTube and Instagram and my personal Facebook group. You can find everything about me by clicking that link in the bio. Until Monday morning, my friends, 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I will be back. But until then, please, my friends, a little bit of distance, a little disconnection, a little more time to the self. Okay, everyone, have a beautiful weekend. I will see you all very soon. TikTok